Hello traders, bonjour, hola, buongiorno, hello. I don't know any other languages, it's hello. Maybe I do. Anyway, guys, how are you? Hope you're having a good day's trading. Hope you're all well. It's Thursday. It's the last live stream of the week because Fridays, me and the editor are down the pub, as you know. Yeah, guys, hope you're having a good week. Please ask me for the next 40 minutes or so. Please ask me as many questions as you like about trading. I am all yours. Ask anything you like, pretty much. Liverpool won again last night. We beat Fulham 2-1. Yeah, so we're doing okay without Mo Salah. We're doing all right, guys. But yeah. Liverpool are doing well. Happy bloody days. Trades. So the trades we're looking at, I've had nothing set up today as yet, guys. I put some trades in my morning analysis feed. But as the day has gone on, I actually like a couple of US dollar pairs that we can show you in a minute, guys. But news is coming out, in literally a couple of hours. So, we can't take the trade, rather frustratingly, because later on we've got all the CPI and employment data coming out. So there you go, guys. But let's take a look. So euro yen, we can quickly recap these. This is the day chart. We haven't had the retrace yet. That's what I'm waiting for, guys, is a retrace. As you can see, my alarm is in there, and as soon as that goes off, I will leap into action like He-Man and Thundercat. But it hasn't yet, unfortunately. If we look at pound Japanese yen as well, it's the same story. Yeah, we're just waiting for price to retrace. Maybe it won't. Maybe we won't have a trade. That is also fine. Excuse me. But yeah, we're looking for a retrace into here, but hasn't happened yet. And in euro pound, we're just sort of bouncing between these two zones at the moment. Yeah, you can see that you maybe see them more clearly on the H1. Yeah, we're just sort of bouncing in bouncing in and out of here. And literally the hour just gone, we have had a nice bullish candle on the H1, which has reacted at our zone. But I just can't enter it, guys. Yeah, if I'll just be entering straight into this support. Yeah, so really, guys, I'm going to wait for a break of this support before we start looking for euro pound as well. So yeah, not much happening from my trade ideas this morning, but I do like US dollar, Canadian dollar, and Aussie dollar, US dollar. But like I say, news is coming out shortly, guys. But let's start with US dollar, Canadian dollar. And what are we seeing? So on the day chart, guys, you can clearly see that we're at a nice level. Yeah, we're in a downtrend on the day chart, and a lot of the US dollar pairs are at a nice level for potential shorting. Okay, and then on US dollar, Canadian dollar, we have had a H4 breakdown. Yeah, so I really like this. Yeah. Price was in this H4 uptrend. Yeah, we wasn't making higher highs. That is such a red flag. That is somebody waving a red flag with a flashing helmet on and a bright pink cape. Yeah, red flag. Yeah, and it's broken down. Look, it's broken these lows. Okay, so we are in a H4 downtrend. Okay. My target would be here, maybe this 350 level, which isn't a lot of pips for the time being, but I would aim for down there, okay, if not further. All right, and then if we drop down to the H1 as well, look at the reaction we've just had. Okay, so H1 is also breaking down. Look at this, wonderful breaking down. All right, so I really, I called this in the VIP Discord. I said I really like this level now for selling, and we've had a bearish H1 candle as well. So everything's telling me we can get down to here, but bloody news. Yeah, news gets in my way sometimes. But I love it and hate it. I hate news on a day like today where I'm seeing a good setup, but we have big US dollar data coming out. And then I love it other days when the market is in such a funk, just doing nothing, that the market needs some news to, you know, put some life into it, get it moving. So it's a love-hate, me and the news, mainly hate, a bit of love. So there you go, guys. That's what and Aussie dollar, US dollar. Let's take a quick look at that. Maybe some of you guys are looking at this as well. Sorry, guys. I know you keep seeing fibs everywhere, but we've been combining fibs with our support and resistance levels. Okay, so I've just been toying with that. Anyway, yeah. Again, day chart similar to US dollar, Canadian dollar, but the reverse. Yeah, we are at a nice support level, yeah, for potential trades back up to here. But even if we don't want to go all the way back up to there, if we look at the H4, again, like US dollar, Canadian dollar, this doesn't have to be a long-term trade. We have had a break in structure, yeah. We was in a range before, guys, yeah, but now we are getting higher highs, higher lows. We are in, yeah, higher lows. We are in an uptrend on the H4, and then on the H1, sorry, go back to the H4, because, you know, this would be my target in here. Okay, again, not loads of room to move into, but at current price, that is 20 pips, better than a kick in the gonads. All right, so H1, we're at a really nice level as well. You can see there's some, you know, support through here, and we're at that level. Yeah, we're in a H1 uptrend. Yeah, and we find ourselves here with a potential move up to here. And I really like both of these trades, but bloody news. Don't like news. So guys, that's everything I'm looking at right now. Let's see who we have in the house. Colin, how are you, Colin? Hope your trading's going well. Hope you got out of a couple of those hedges. Hi, Hash. Hi, Tom. What do you do when a pair is in a clear weekly downtrend, but is also in a clear daily uptrend? Which trend would you follow if there's a setup? Okay, Hash, I have the perfect example for this question. So I will look at that very shortly. Colin, I'm going to get my popcorn. Okay. I guess it's a bit like watching a TV program or a film, a little bit shorter and, you know, less than, well, I don't know. Nor, how are you? Major BJB. Hi, Tom. Hi, how are you? Godwin. Where the hell have you been, Godwin? I haven't seen your name for a while. Good to have you back. Denny. How are you, Denny? Denny, every time I think of you, I think of sitting on hands. Yeah, it's a strange thing. How are you, Danny? Colin, are we seeing Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar down to 107.50 level later today? I will take a look at that, Colin, as well. Matthew Skelton, afternoon, VIP crew. Offman, where the hell have you been as well? Good to have you back. Happy New Year, everyone. Magnificence, sense with the sense. I see what you did there. What's your thoughts on major pairs right now, ranging or trending? So, Magnificence, I pretty much answered that question with Aussie dollar, US dollar, and US dollar, Canadian dollar, but we can look at those a bit more as well. Greg, good day, mate. Bat, hi, Tom, hi, Bat. Aniket, good evening to me and good morning, Tom. Happy New Year. Okay, guys. Hi, everyone. So, let's start with Hash's question, because it's a good question. And before we do, okay, no, my drink is over there. Never mind. Before we do, guys, let me just ask everyone, yeah, to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Yeah, we'd love to have you guys. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my live streams and my analysis. Also, guys, don't forget to hit the notification button. And also, guys, if everyone could please smash the like button, it's much appreciated. Mucho gracias. So, Hash, I've got a perfect example for you, because funnily enough, we were going through this on the mentorship program. I run a one-on-one coaching as well, guys, if you're interested. And it was the DAX, funnily enough, Hash, because I know you love a bit of the DAX. So let's look at this, okay? So we had exactly that. So weekly, yeah, is in a super, and the answer to your question, Hash, is not clear cut. There are many factors to consider, right? But, you know, you don't have to be Warren Buffett to see this is in an uptrend, okay? Got higher highs, even broke these highs, yeah? We are in an almighty uptrend, okay? And if we drop down to the day chart, yeah, we were in this massive uptrend, but on the day chart, guys, we're in a downtrend. Didn't make higher highs, as we know. It's always a red flag with a flashing hat and cape and everything, yeah, and it broke these lows. So the DAX is in a downtrend. So this is exactly the scenario that you were talking about, Hash, right? So we've got weekly in an uptrend, daily in a downtrend, okay? But that's not to say I won't have a trade, right? Because let's look at the facts, yeah? This is not me making anything up. This is hardcore facts. So weekly chart, yeah, if I brought the RSI up, right, relative strength indicator, okay, I have to update that or something. Anyway, this is overbought, yeah? We don't need an indicator to tell us that. Yeah, this is clearly overbought. And look how far price is from the moving average 20. Okay, miles away, yeah? And, yeah, we have buyers. But now look at the sellers. Look at these sellers coming in to the market. And more importantly, look at this last weekly candle, yeah? You know, it's just broken that low, which is why it's in a daily downtrend. So I would be happy to sell this, yeah, because of those factors. Weekly is very overbought. We have a very bearish weekly candle. That is a huge bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. Look how much it engulfs these candles, yeah. So I would be happy to sell this because there's a bit of a retrace, a chance of a retrace, you know, back down to the moving average or something like that. So if we now look at the day chart, that weekly chart supports the day idea because the day is a downtrend, okay? And therefore, because of that weekly chart, yeah, I know it's in an uptrend, but for the reasons I said, I would be happy to take sells from up here, especially, you know, if the daily candle finishes like this. Yeah, there are lots of other sellers seeing this as a selling opportunity. Okay, so I hope that answers your question, Hash. It's not as clear cut as, you know, dailies in an uptrend, weeklies in a downtrend, no trade. Yeah, it's not a case of that. I trade the day trend. Yeah, that's important to point out. I trade the day trend. And then all I need to do is see the weekly back the daily idea up. Okay. And in this example, yeah, I went through this earlier. This is a great example of that. All right. So Hash, I hope that answers your question. Right, Aussie. So Colin, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. CJ in the house. How are you? Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, guys. Let's take a look at that. Where are you? There you are. It's been tricky because I know we discussed this the other day, and it's been a tricky one. First of all, weekly chart. Yeah, you know, like I said yesterday, in this zone here, there are buyers potentially all the way down to this wick. There are buyers from the bottom of this wick potentially all the way up to the start of the wick. There are buyers in here. Will it be here? Will they be here? Will they be here? Will they be here? We don't know, but there are buyers, right? If we go to the day chart is breaking down nicely. It really was a nice breakdown, yeah? But if you had started, you know, let's say we got this, right? Let's go back in time a couple of days. If you just traded the day chart, right, and you're looking at Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, right, and you saw this, you would be, Tom, I am selling Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. And I simply could not disagree with you on that day chart. But as I said, if we look at the weekly chart, we know there's buyers in here. From here to here, there's potential buyers. Okay, so let's say you got, during the day, you got a nice retrace to this level, yeah, and you started to try and sell Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, which would make sense, right, if you didn't know about that weekly level. And then bang, yeah, totally stopped out. Yeah, that is a hugely bullish candle. That is a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern, right? The name doesn't matter, but it tells you buyers are in control. Okay, so it makes Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar tricky for me. And then this is where we find ourselves currently. So because of this candle, I would be reluctant to look for sells, you know. Again, you know, if I wake up in the morning, not if, when, hopefully it's not a case of if or not, you know, when I wake up in the morning, yeah, touch wood, you know, I'm not looking to sell that candle. It's too bullish, all right? But let's drop down to the H4 and see what's been happening, because price is hurtling down. And even here, you know, it's kind of not quite, but it's, you know, it didn't quite break because of this wick, yeah? But, you know, this buying pressure as well would not make me keen on selling this. Having said that, once you've got a very large bearish candle like that, we could consider selling, and prices come down nicely. But yeah, you know, it's a stay out for me. For all the reasons I've just explained, Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar is a stay out for me. It'll be an interesting one to keep an eye on. Yeah, you know, if he was selling from up here, I can understand why, because this level has held. Yeah. But I wouldn't be selling that daily bullish candle. But yeah, we'll see. You know, if you are in a sell, let's have a look at H1 as well. Okay, I'd be conscious of this level right now. Yeah, you can clearly see through here, there is a level. Right, even if I push this along to the left, yeah, touched, 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 yeah. If you are in a sell, I would look to take some profit, maybe leave some money to run down to here. But yeah, this would be an interesting level for Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. All right, Colin. So yeah, I hope that helps, mate, with a bit of analysis on Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Right, who else have we got in the house? CJ, Tom, what would you say about Aussie dollar, Japanese yen? It's back at a good level, but potentially needs a bit more value on the H4. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Magnificence. Okay, he wanted to know about the major pairs. So by the major pairs, I assume you mean the US dollar majors. Before I look at the US dollar majors, guys, if I could ask everyone to look above my head. I have hair. I'm only joking. Look above my head, there's a banner. Yeah, my jokes are getting worse. I do apologize, if you can even call them jokes, to be quite frank. Above my head, guys, you will see My Flash Funding. So we have partnered up with My Flash Funding, and they are giving, who is a prop firm, and they are giving a discount on any challenge right now if you use code SIMPLY. All right, guys, so My Flash Funding, any prop firm challenge you like, use code SIMPLY, as you can see above my head, on checkout, and you will get, I think it's 20%, 25% at the moment. I'm not sure. The editor will deals with all that. But yeah, guys, take advantage of this offer while it lasts. Check it out. Also, guys, while we're at it, if you haven't already, come join our trading community, okay? We have a free Discord channel. Come join that. We also have a VIP Discord channel. You do have to pay for this, but you get access to me throughout the trading day, as in you can ask me any questions you like. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. And also, guys, you get access to a sea of tutorials with the Trading Academy. Yeah, that is worth its weight in gold, guys. All right, so come check it out, VIP Discord. Next, guys, if you would like to be coached one-on-one, yeah, with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you the details of the mentorship program. And also, guys, if you want to become a Simply Forex member, yeah, YouTube member, and show your support for the channel, then you can. We've got supporter and gold membership. You get weekly tutorial as part of that, and you get early access to all the videos, guys. All right, so come check that out as well. It's all in the live chat and the video description. Mucho lovo. Right, so let's take a look at a few of the US dollar majors, all right? And before you look at any US dollar major, yeah, you need to take a look at the dollar index and try and work out what the hell is going on with this. And it pretty much, like, this is replicating US dollar, Canadian dollar, right? So just look at that chart right now, yeah? And then I'm going to go quickly to US dollar, Canadian dollar. Yeah, identical. Dollar index, US dollar, Canadian dollar. Dollar index, I'm going to keep doing this just because I enjoy doing it. US dollar, Canadian dollar. US dollar, yeah, Canadian, yeah. All right, identical, yeah? So we need to get an idea back to the dollar index. I won't do it anymore because you'll all tune out. And we need to understand this, guys, all right? So let's understand the dollar index first. So there is a weekly level through here, okay? This was a bit of an outlier, okay? So there's a weekly level there. We are in a weekly downtrend, okay? You don't have to be Warren Buffett to see that, okay? So we're in a weekly downtrend, but we're bouncing off weekly support. And we're in a daily downtrend on the day chart, yeah? So this is the dollar index, and as you can see, yeah, we're in a downtrend. If we didn't have this weekly support level, it would be just a clear cut, let's sell it, okay? But we do have support here. So what might happen, you're going to get daily sellers and you're going to get weekly buyers, right? And what might happen is this, until it chooses one direction or the other. All right? And that is exactly what's happening with all the dollar pairs. Yeah, so US dollar, Canadian dollar. Again, if we look at the weekly chart, you know, that is pretty much bouncing off a weekly level. We're in a downtrend. Okay. And if we look at the day chart, you know, we're in a downtrend, but we have weekly support down here. Let's pick another pound pair, another US dollar pair. Let's look at pound US dollar. So again, okay, not such a clear weekly level through here, but there is a level through there. We're clearly in a weekly uptrend. But look at this, lots of indecision. That's real consolidation there. If we look at the day chart, you know, you can see this level a bit more clearly now. You can see price reacted here, 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 yeah, here, and it's reacted here again. So pound US dollar is in a range, yeah. You could call this a very large box of just consolidation, a box of indecision, yeah. For me to start trading pound US dollar, this is the day chart, bear in mind, which could take days. Yeah, I would need to see a break of this level or a break out of that level. Okay. Whereas something like Aussie dollar, US dollar, it's not in consolidation. I mean, so let me explain. So this is in an uptrend. All right. And yes, this is consolidation. All right. So if we looked at this on the H4, yeah, you know, all of the US dollar pairs are like this on the H4. Yeah. You're just in this box. So you're right in what you say, magnificence. Yeah, we need a break. We need a direction. There is no direction. Yeah, let's look at Euro US dollar. It's exactly the same on the H4. You know, just a slightly bigger box, but that's in a box. Yeah, we know pound US dollar is. Let's look at New Zealand US dollar. We're in a box. Living in a box. Living in a cardboard box. Living in a box. Whoever can answer who sang that song, I don't know, but whoever sang that song, Living in a Box, Living in a Cardboard Box, will, I don't know, we will give them 10 points. I'm not sure. But guys, who sang that song? Anyway, not important. Right, consolidation. So, yeah, all the US dollar pairs are in a funk. We need a break. Yeah, one way or the other. Okay, so yeah, hope that helps. CJ, Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. All right, let's take a look at that for CJ. CJ is one of the members of our VIP Discord who's doing a challenge and always posts funny comments in the VIP. There you go. Aussie dollar, Japanese yen, weekly chart. Tricky. It's tricky. Tricky. Again, who sang that for 5 points? It's a bit easier. Anyway, losing my mind, guys. I have to entertain myself. Aussie dollar yen weekly chart. Okay. Everyone, right now, we're gonna have a little poll. Yeah, not as in a small Polish man. We're gonna have a poll as in we're gonna have a vote, right? So, Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. My first question is on the weekly chart. What is the trend? All right. So everyone, Aussie dollar, Japanese yen, whilst also trying to find the artists of my wonderful singing voice. I can clear karaoke bars. But Aussie dollar yen, what is the trend on the weekly chart? Carlos, uptrend. And by the way, guys, it's a 22.5% discount with my flash funding if you use code simply. The editor has just shown me. Godwin, uptrend. Mayor BJB, ranging. Daniel Davies, uptrend. Bat, uptrend. Any more for any more? Don't be shy. Okay, so uptrend as well. All right, guys, so the majority are saying uptrend. I would, okay, Offman, very controversial, has gone downtrend. CJ, possibly downtrend if you count that candle. Yeah, so my point exactly, guys, right? You've all come up with different answers, yeah, which just goes to show how subjective the trend is. And let's see the different scenarios we could argue, right? We could argue this. Okay, and we're here currently, right? Higher highs, sorry, higher lows, higher highs. We're in an uptrend, okay? But, yeah, if I took this candle away, yeah, would you not consider this here a new lower high? Okay, so this is something to consider, right? Also, yeah, do you consider that the trend? And this is the last higher low, which has been broken. Yeah, so there's a few too many connotations and too much open to interpretation here for me and Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. Let's even take a look at the monthly. Okay, so monthly is clearly in an uptrend. But again, we are not breaking these highs as yet. Okay. Right, now if we drop, so weekly, sorry, let me go back to the real time. So weekly, we're not sure, right? Whereas Aussie dollar, Japanese yen, day chart is clear as day. Yeah, we are in an uptrend. Okay, higher lows, and now we have higher highs. And this high of this candle even broke these highs. So this would suggest we could potentially come up, you know, to these last highs. But the problem with that is I don't want to, because there's going to be sellers in here. This is a weekly level, and I'm reluctant to buy into that. All right. So, and I'll show you other yen pairs which have more room to move into, and were my trade ideas. So euro yen and pound yen. Also, guys, consider this, right? Now we've looked at weekly and daily. Yeah, daily we don't want to buy into here because it's a weekly level. But now, guys, we've only got a day left. So today and then tomorrow. So let's say today finishes like this, right? And then tomorrow finishes like this. Just another little doji down here. Don't even know if that's possible. But, you know, just a little doji like this. Okay. My candles are getting worse, not better. You'd think after a couple of years I could draw a candle. But I challenge anyone to draw a very good candle with a mouse. Yeah, it's a tricky skill. Probably only Bruce Lee could do that. So this is where we find ourselves, right? But now imagine, yeah, today's candle finishes like this and Friday's candle is a doji. On the weekly chart, you are going to see a candle that doesn't break these highs. You're going to have a wick, okay, a wick like this. Let's say it's still a green candle, which it probably will be. Yeah, you're going to have a wick like that. Would you want to buy that? And the answer is no. Yeah, if anything, you'd want to sell it potentially. Yeah, again, many things need to line up, but you wouldn't want to buy that, right? So for me, Aussie dollar yen, I would like to see where the weekly candle finishes, and you've only got to wait one more day. All right, let's drop down to a lower time frame. You know, and even if you did want to buy this, we need a retrace. Yeah, a retrace into this level here, you know, potentially, you know, or even down to the moving average 20. But again, you know, I'm reluctant to buy this. If you do want to buy a yen pair, like I said in this morning's vid, you got euro yen. Yeah, because look at the weekly. I mean, look at the weekly. Yes, there's still a bit of concern here, right? The weekly is like this currently, yeah? And if it breaks this level on the weekly chart, then yes, we got more room to move into, okay? And if you think about that, look at the day chart, yeah? Looking at that daily candle, chances are this level is going to stay broken, okay? But again, we'll see. And there's so much more room to move into. Yeah, even if we just move into the next area of resistance, you know, we still got room to move into. Whereas Aussie dollar yen just didn't. Yeah, it was at a weekly level already. All right. Just looking at that weekly chart now, guys, I am conscious of this, you know, this kind of level through here. Yeah, could be a little bit of a, if we get a complete retrace back, could be a little bit of a head and shoulders. So again, depends quite a bit on this weekly candle. So there you go, guys. That's my analysis on Aussie dollar yen. I hope that helps, CJ. Right, what else are we in? Hey, Tom, what do you think about today CPI? US dollar will be bullish or bearish? So, Iman, I do not guess the news. Yeah, nobody should. Nobody can. If you know what the news is going to be, please tell me, and I will, you know, sell houses and put everything I have, you know, put my entire account on that trade. Yeah, nobody knows. CPI, it could be better than expected, and there's US dollar weakness. Could be worse than expected, and there's US dollar bullishness. Could be much better than expected, and price does nothing. Yeah, I do not care what that CPI is going to do. Yeah, nor do I predict what it's going to do. Yeah, all I will do is wait for CPI figures to come out, see the reaction to the market, and then do my normal system. Yeah, analyze it. Yeah, look at price action and just analyze it and make a decision then. But so, Iman, you know, I have no opinion whatsoever. Wait for the news to come out, let the dust settle. If you then have a setup, trade it. If you don't. Yeah, guys, on this channel, one thing I do drum home is that we deal in facts. Yeah, we don't deal in what ifs. Yeah, you know, there's just dead energy. It's no good for you. Yeah, we don't deal in what ifs. We deal in hard facts. So if the CPI is released and we see a lot of US dollar selling pressure, that is a fact, right? What I think it's going to do before it comes out, not fact. Yeah. If we see structure in a downtrend with a bearish candle, fact. Yeah. Probably we'd want to sell it. You know, we're not, but price could do this. Price, deal in facts, guys. Yeah. The here and now, focus on getting in the best trade you can by crunching all the data and all the facts that you have to hand. And the facts you have are price, obviously, yeah, but market structure, support and resistance levels, candlesticks, and value. Yeah, all of those things are fact. So deal in facts, guys. All right. I don't know if I've said facts enough. So there you go. Yeah, exactly, man. We wait for the news to come out. Nobody knows what the news is going to be. Wait for the news to come out, see how it sets up, and if you've got a trade, take it. If you haven't, don't. You know, as simple as that, guys. All right. And on that note, guys, if I could ask everyone to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and everyone please smash the like button. If you enjoy this live stream, enjoy my analysis, guys, everyone right now, please take a second to just smash that like button. Also, guys, don't forget, if you're looking for a prop firm challenge right now, look no further. Yeah, our prop firm partner, My Flash Funding, above my head. are offering you a 22.5% discount on any challenge right now if you use code SIMPLY. All right, guys. I hope you have a good rest of the trading week, guys, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. See you later, guys.